I have just worked my very, very last solo shift. I am no longer, after 2 years of working completely solo, working completely independently, my team, my permanent team, arrives tomorrow. So yes, my team arrives tomorrow. They join alongside one of our trainers, a chap called Ray, who was the guy who taught me a lot of my job. So it's going to be really good to see Ray again. These guys are coming at the perfect time. There's so many changes right now to my job. It's too much right now. It genuinely is too much. Like I mentioned to you a few videos ago, at Future Cruises, we are now taking over the loyalty responsibilities. We have a loyalty desk, which is merging with our own. And that loyalty desk has an awful lot of things going on. There's an awful lot of moving components that I know zero. I know nothing about it right now. And I just don't have the time working on my own to leave my job behind and go and learn that job. In about a week or so, I expect my team to be up and running, so I can then take a step back for a little bit and then spend a whole week or so myself training with this whole loyalty and events stuff. So yes, it's going to be a different type of cruise, next cruise. One of lots of learning, not as much selling, but more learning about new jobs, new responsibilities, new tasks, how to engage with people, because I have a lot of responsibilities, a lot of things I never thought in a million years I'd end up doing. So more to come on that in a few days' time. I'll let you know what goes on there. Today is the last day of our Panama Canal cruise, and it has been a truly absurd day today. Absolutely insane. It is currently 9:15 p.m. and I've just had my first meal of the day. Genuinely, it's been bonkers. Today was so busy because, of course, it's the last day of the cruise. Everybody comes to book their cruises on the last day of the cruise. But we also had an issue yesterday with the events scheduling. Yesterday at 2 o'clock, I was supposed to host my Guess the Destination trivia quiz, which goes down very well. Guests like it, gets requested a lot, I have good fun, and it shares information around about future cruises, and it's all well and good. And yesterday at 2 o'clock, I was supposed to be hosting this event. However, at 2 o'clock, all my guests, and myself included, turned up to the Explorers Lounge where I host my event, right into the middle of an art auction. Turns out the event clashed with the art auction, and since the art auction was already underway, I couldn't host my event. All these guests weren't too pleased. I mean, I understand you've left your current event or you've interrupted your day to come and see me at my event. Yeah, so it didn't go down very, very well. And to the point where we had to schedule the event again today, last minute. Now, rescheduling an event that last minute on a cruise ship is nigh on impossible. On a cruise ship, events are planned weeks, if not months in advance. It's all really finely tuned, and it's supposed to hymn perfectly. Yesterday it didn't, but in general it's pretty flawless. So to put an event in last minute is really, really hard. So they did it, they somehow managed to do it. I had a really weird venue and I had a really weird time of day to do it. I actually ended up doing it at 1 o'clock, which is slap bang in the middle of my lunch. Now I'm supposed to break for lunch at 12. Deliberately, it's a 2-hour lunch break because I know I'm never going to finish at 12. I might finish at 12:30, 1:15, but the office hours are till 12 deliberately, so I've got like a bit of a buffer and have a break at some point in the middle of the day. But because my event was at 1 o'clock today, slap bang in the middle of my lunch sort of break, yes, I did not have a lunch today at all. I finished my desk hours at 12:30. I literally went to the mess, grabbed half a watermelon, and then went up and hosted my event. I have to be there early to set up. I need quiz sheets, pencils, pens. I need my microphone testing. I need my screen to be portrayed on the big projector. I have to make sure the guests are aware of what's going on. I meet people, all that kind of stuff. So I can't just turn up at 1 o'clock. I have to be there early in advance to make sure things move well. The event itself lasts 45 minutes, so I finished at 1:45, and then of course I have to go back to work at 2 o'clock. So I have not stopped all day. It's also the last sea day, so everybody's busy. Tomorrow I have my new guys joining. I've had to sort out all the stuff for my new guys. Tomorrow John Padgett is joining the ship for like a ship walk around, so everything has got to be tidy and flawless and beautiful, so everyone's going crazy for that. It's just been an absolutely mad crazy day. I do feel a lot better. My sniffle, my little cold has gone. But now I'm ready for bed. But as much as I would love to go to bed, I can't because a lot of my friends leave tomorrow, which means it's mandatory for me to go to the crew recreational area. So that's where I'm gonna go now. I'm not gonna go crazy. Alejandra actually finishes at a good time tonight. She finishes, I believe, at about 10:30, which for her is kind of early. So we have an hour to kill before she joins. So I'm gonna get a head start, have a few Diet Cokes before she joins, and then we'll party and celebrate our friends that will all leave us. It's always the worst bit of the contract, this. We get some new people joining tomorrow. The photo manager who leaves, she's my friend. Hi Roxana, you leave, which is sad. But the incoming photo manager, I met on my last contract on the Sky. So hello, Kat. It's so cool. It's so cool when that happens. I'm going to enjoy the beautiful pink sunset tonight. There's a wonderful pink sunset tonight. I'm going to watch that as well. And then I also don't start work tomorrow until 10:30 in the morning, which means a lie-in, which means an extra hour in the crew rec, which means a good night is going to be on the cards.